I mean, I think it was a good testament to what I had done. I think qualifying for the Olympics was a good process, and making a decision in November of 2020 when speed climbing was announced as its own medal event to become a speed climber and to dedicate essentially my life to trying to go to this event and eventually medal. So I think it was really incredible to have that platform of pursuit to do that. Yeah, I think what's really cool about the world record is it's a different achievement than sort of any medal or singular event win, is because it is the fastest run of every single run anyone has ever done, right? So I get basically unlimited attempts to try to lower it, and I think every time like I would like to set a world record, but realistically it's only going to happen a couple times. There's only going to be one world record, so it's really cool to have that too. Yeah, I love it here. I like the speed climbing fandom here. Like, I've been treated very, very well there and here, and all of my other experiences, meeting the community all around China. So setting the first world record was really cool to do that in front of that crowd. I think I've been treated very well as a foreigner there, and I've built a good relationship with a lot of Chinese athletes and staff. Yeah, so Zheng Xixin, is one of my idols. Like, he's, I think, 14 gold medals overall in the World Cup circuit, and that's something that to me is just absolutely incredible. Like, for reference, like, I have 5, right? That is almost, like, this triple what I have in order to get there. Like, that's such an incredible process that I have respect for, of like, man, that's, just, and to do that personally, and then to let go of essentially being the greatest climber of all time for speed, and to give around and turn that knowledge into work really hard as a coach and to build up the Chinese team. I think he's one of the greatest figures in our sport, and I absolutely respect him a lot. I definitely have had probably the most fun I've ever had in a city for a competition doing tourism. I usually don't do a ton, but for Chengdu I decided I want to go see all this stuff. So went to go see the irrigation channels, the ancient city, the Panda Breedery, the Panda Valley, the Sichuan Art and Technology Museum. A lot of really good spots, very, very sprawling. Like, it is like almost a one-of-one city where you can see stuff that's super old and super new, and as a fusion of a place. And I really admire Sichuan culture and things like that. Yes, absolutely. I think to give you a very brief summary of something that's a very, very complicated task, I think immediately after the Paris Olympics, I sat down for 3 hours and did a full 4-year plan of what it's going to be like building up to the LA Olympics. And just, that's the most broad overview of what am I going to do this year, and what events do I want to go to, and what are my other goals, World Championships, World Games, Pan American Games to qualify, like what's my target for world record and winning the World Cup Series, and all these things, and how am I going to get there. And I've executed pretty well in the process here. I think after 2024, a lot of athletes really struggled with the come up and come down of going to that big of an event. Like, I think a lot of the other Olympic medalists and high performers really sort of dropped off, or not this year comparatively. They're still incredible, but anyway. And so managing that expectation this year and trying to improve still regardless every single year and every single event, and having good expectations is the goal to eventually, the most realistic path towards gold in LA.